Hi, my name is Lucas Arrowton. I'm from Santa Cruz, Nunavut, in the heart of Hudson Bay. We like to show how the internet knowledge can help the research on Northern Contaminants Program. Through SIKU app, we've been collecting information on internet knowledge, how the hunters share the information and what they caught, all those good things. Like friend Peter Kittok, who has passed away right now, that he used to have collect information every time he goes out hunting, seal hunter, and he started to notice the changes what the seals were eating, and what their diet seems to be changing, and that's when we really started that. When Peter started giving us those kind of information. Also, you might remember people of the feathers, where Peter was talking about how the seals are, what they're eating, and the behavior. Because right at the beginning, we wanted to document the internet knowledge, how it can help, and to research and scientific research. And Peter was one of those guys that really pushed for those kind of things, because it's important for us to know and tell other people what we know. So in a sense, Peter was really helped us through a lot, and he wanted us to see something like that working. When the Northern Contaminant Program approached us, if we're going to be part of the research, and we've been doing that already, and it just kind of reinforced us what we were doing already. So in a sense, the food web, it goes down from seal or plankton to cod, to seals, to polar bears, any contaminant they may be. It all goes down the food chain, and that whatever the seals are eating, and the seal will be eaten by polar bears, and polar bear will be eaten by people. So everything's kind of connected with the environment to the people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
When the diet changes on marine seals, and it's going to have an effect on whoever's eating them too. For instance, like Peter, he had all that information. With SIKU, we start to document exactly all that information. What's really in there, what's really happening. The information that we collect is stomach contents. We take a picture of those, what they're eating, and in that way it's written down, documented. So in the last couple of years, we have a lot of hunters right now, young hunters, older hunters, documenting all that information through app, what they would have caught, and what stomach contents, how they're traveling routes, that kind of thing. It's the example of the seals can eat fish, shrimp, capelin. Okay, we also document where the seals were caught, Sina, or fluids, breathing hole, allu, and maybe utuk, basking. So we document all those wherever the seal were caught. Okay, when we were collecting data to the SIKU information, the owners are in control of privacy of the information and data itself. So to respect traditional knowledge, because up-to-date information. We have to do that. So therefore we have to develop SIGU to respect the traditional knowledge of that information. And this part you can see all the seals were caught that the hunters caught over last couple of winters. So you can see the seals on the floats in the different locations and other areas, Kasamelu and Polinians. You can see the one post on the left side. So you can see female, average body, all the information that the hunter collected after he got the seal. Track the seal, stomach counters, all those. Just like you can see also that, like Peter said, there's a lot of shrimps on the seals right now. Those were caught in breathing hole. This map shows all the travel routes that the hunters go to, where they hunt, or travel that they take during the hunt. That's one winter. That's one winter. Okay, for now we are ready to show you some of the results that information was collected, how they were collected and what we got. So you can see stomach contents of the seal, and it was 1/3 empty, 1/3 fish, 1/3 shrimp. And on the right you can see Sina, floats, breathing holes, and look, and other areas where the seal were caught. It's evenly distributed during the habitat. This one's a bit more detail on what the seals were eating. Lilac, salads, fish, shrimps, all those. This diagram indicate how the diet changed within the season. You could see shrimp, fish, and pretty similar in the springtime, maybe a little bit more shrimp. And in the summertime you could see the shrimp diet have gone down and more fish. During the fall, the diet seems to go recycle again. A lot more fish starting to show up in the fall again. But although there was a lot of them had empty stomach, they started to get back up again. So this really illustrates because what they eating is different between spring and summer. So to do a timing of the research, especially on contaminants, because we know now that the diet changes within the season. There's the polar bear, lots of seals, plus with the seeking information we also been finding that they're also eating other ducks.
Yeah.
Maybe if the data can understand the polar bear, maybe can assess the contaminants program or understand a bit more better. So you can see also where the polar bear have been eating, like the floids, Polinians. Those are different also. So with this information, we'll be sharing the information with the researchers within Northern Contaminants Program. So I'm sure that this kind of information will be helpful when they do the analysis and the Contaminants program. So we're really excited about this with the seagull, and we're hoping that the other communities will be able to start using it also, because it has really helped us to get the information what we wanted.
Yeah.
And it'll be a lot of help. This information will be a lot of helpful to anybody that need to assist this kind of things, and we'll be able to help the research of the understanding of self-harm in knowledge. And also we keep the community informed exactly what we're doing and what we've been finding, what's going on here, because that's what we wanted to know right from the beginning. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in person next year.
Right.
Tema tonight.